Hi, I'm here at Kscope 16 in Chicago with Christian Rokitta. Welcome, Christian.
Oh, thank you.
So what do you think in general about this Kscope?
Oh, this Kscope is very nice.
Yeah.
I always love it when Kscope is organized within the city.
Yeah.
It's so much more alive, I think.
So speaking of the city, have you had a chance to walk around and see some of the sites?
A bit, yes.
Okay. What did you see?
I did the canal walk,
Okay.
which is really nice to have a look at the skyline of Chicago. And we had a small walk through town yesterday when we went off to the Eastern.
Nice, nice. And this year at the Sunday Symposium for Apex, you show, or the Oracle team showed off Apex 5.1 features that are coming out or are released currently in the early adopter edition 1. What did you think of it, and what was your favorite one?
My favorite session on Sunday was the other Apex new features, which were, in my point of view, there were a lot of features that solve problems developers face on a daily basis. Simple things like default settings or like the save on exit.
Yes.
That's something I had to implement in every application for customers, and it's really a pain to do. And now it's just built in. So for me, important is that the Apex development team is looking at the real life problems of developers and solving those in future releases.
Absolutely, and I think that interactive grids is going to steal the show on 5.1, which is great for developers. It's this very big problem that we have, and it's identified, but there's a lot of value actually in all those small features, because we also spend a lot of time doing all those things repetitively, and they also can't really be solved with plugins either. There's this gray area.
Exactly.
Yeah. And in general, anything else? Have you checked out any of the new ORD stuff or PL SQL or 12C?
I didn't have the chance. I had my own presentations, and I tend to at least miss one session ahead of my own presentation, and most of the time talking to people that attended my presentation, I have to skip the presentation afterwards. So I had a few presentations from speakers I was interested in. Like I have never seen Jürgen speak. So I was really interested in seeing his presentation. I know him for quite a while now, but never have seen him, so I joined that presentation.
Nice.
And I actually have to see my schedule. There's so much. You hardly remember. On Sunday, I wrote all kind of notes, and during the Sunday Symposium, and you just too concentrated on the stuff you're listening to. So I will look back my notes and
it's like a test I put you on,
definitely.
But there's so much. You're right. It's a lot of people do that. They scribble down notes, and then when they get back home, it's almost debrief, relax, see what's out there, and how they can then take those tools and use them.
And especially if you in a breakdown here in the exhibition hall, you talk to people networking, maybe discussing future business possibilities. And suddenly you miss the session. Everything's so packed, so much to choose from, that you're anxious to miss things, and you definitely will miss things. The one presentation I wanted to attend was next to my presentation, so
you had to miss it.
I had to miss it, yes.
Yeah. But this year and we did this last year, recording all the sessions, so we hope people will get the chance.
Definitely will listen back.
Yeah, we'll get the chance to watch them after, because that's probably the biggest problem we've heard, especially over the last couple of years, that I can't be in 3 places at once.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, there's nothing the conference committee can do or anything, but the best we can do is at least record them and get them out to people.
And I've noticed this year all the sessions are recorded, because the previous years a selection of the sessions have been recorded. So I'm very happy with all the recordings, and you can listen back to things that you have missed. Yeah,
absolutely. All right, well, thank you very much for your time, Christian, and we look forward to seeing you next year at Kscope 17 in San Antonio.
I definitely will try to submit some abstracts. Sorry. And I know the venue. It's a very nice place.
You were there for, was it 4 years ago?
I've been there 4 years ago, yes.
Great. Well, we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks, Christian.
and bring some t-shirts.